care as much. Yeah. So, did you think of another one?
I was thinking William Regal, but that's fine. No, but
Alex Wright.
Yeah, Alex. You know what? No, Alex Wright should be on that list. You know what? Yeah, take Rusev off, move everybody down one, and put him at 10. Alex Wright should be up there. He is the dancing machine of Germany.
Show me what he dances. His dance.
I won't do that because the fans can't see it.
Oh, I'm recording right now with my phone. I'll put it up.
I don't even know how he dances. He just puts his arms up.
Nope. See, fail.
Yep, that was a big F. That was a big F.
A big F.
A big F. All right. Well, I guess that's good enough for our countdown. Next week, I know we got. What was the one that's up there now?
Strangest Bedfellows.
All right. We won't do that next week? Because I've got another one. Let's do top 10 WrestleMania venues.
Explain. I don't know what a venue is, but I mean, what are the boundaries of the
top 10 places they've had WrestleMania?
So top 10 cities, basically.
Well, I don't mean access. I mean day of wrestling. Don't tell me about the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
I'm just saying maybe we do top 10, like when they went to Florida and they did the one in Florida a couple years ago with The Rock and Cena. And maybe we don't need to do a top 10. Maybe not even maybe do a top 5.
Okay.
But just the top 5 places they've had WrestleMania at.
Okay.
Like New York, Madison Square Garden.
Of course.
You know, like they went, Madison Square Garden maybe, but where they had it in New York, New Jersey a couple years ago. Mm-hmm. You know, the setup in Arizona they had many years ago.
So you want the setup of what it looks like and everything?
No, I want the place. You ain't got, if the entrance was great and everything, like WrestleMania 22 in Chicago. That was a great entrance with the way they had it set up, too.
Yeah.
When I was at WrestleMania 27 in Atlanta, it was a nice setup, how they had the scoreboard dangling from above and everything else.
All right. Yeah. I can work on that one.
Work on that one?
Yeah, I can work on that one.
All right. And next week is Mind Games. JP's got questions.
JP, you got questions over there?
You know he does. He's always prepared.
Little Stevie. Player.
There we go.
Is that the one you was waiting on?
Yeah, it was.
Daniel Bryan's out right now for a neck injury, and I guarantee you when he comes back, world title shot again. I guarantee it.
Oh, you were wrong, buddy. I'm so glad I put that on a sweeper for him. Oh, it's so great.
He almost achieved it.
He almost did.
One match away. Oh.
Yeah, so did a lot of other people. They almost achieved it. It almost happened. Almost got there. All right, we're going to take a break, come back, and then we'll talk some Raw.
Okay.
All right, you're listening to Wrestling with Attitude.
This is Little Steven from Wrestling with Attitude. Do you want to be extreme? Or maybe you want to be the show-off / face? Or maybe you want to be the intellectual savior of the masses? Or, if you're really up to it, you could be the 6-month champ. Doesn't matter what you want to be, but you can find it all right here at Wrestling with Attitude. Go to our website at wrestlingwithattitude.com. Like us on Facebook. Also tweet us at WWA Show. Wrestling with Attitude. That's where the big boys play.
All right, welcome back to the show. What?
Can you see right now?
I see two.
God. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Wrestling with Attitude.
I don't know why I took the glasses off.
I don't know why you did either.
Because Mizdow keeps his on when the Miz don't wear glasses.
Keeps his beard on, too. You know, you never see him take it off.
That's true. I can't grow a beard like you.
Yeah,
that's not really a beard. It's like Andrew Luck's neck beard. It's a neck beard.
Did you just call me Andrew Luck's neck beard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because it's what you grow.
Well, shout out Andrew Luck. You're welcome.
Wow, that's horrible.
We just made him famous again.
If nobody knows.
We made him famous?
Yes,
yeah, okay.
That's right.
We did. Before we went to break, we were talking about top 10. Next week's countdown will be top 5 WrestleMania venues of all time. So if you got a great place that they have WrestleMania at, you can tweet us at WWA Show or visit us at WrestlingWithAttitude.com. Look at me saying WrestleMania. Some other news, we were talking about Bill DeMott earlier. There's some stories that came out about him also. Apparently, there was an issue at NXT TakeOver or Evolution event. Kevin Owens versus CJ Parker match. DeMott, when helping set up the match, did not like the fact that Owens, a big guy, was going to be doing a big dive and not working so many moves into the match. This reportedly led to Triple H telling Owens to ultimately do whatever he felt was best. The issue of Triple H showing favoritism is to his guys has led to some problems, as others are reportedly told that flat out not to work the independent style of wrestling that they're used to.
Wow.
Yeah. So we'll see.
I disagree with that though. But I mean, this is Triple H's baby, basically. It is. NXT is his creation, and if he trusts these guys, then I kind of trust him with it. I mean, he's been doing this for a long time. Yeah, he wasn't on the road a lot. He didn't do a lot of indie stuff. He really got his break, and he went to WCW for a little bit, and then he came to WWE.
No offense, there was no independence back then. There was regions.
Well, okay, region.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Territories.
Still.
You had territory. That was your independent back then.
Yeah.
Okay. There was no, you had Dusty Rhodes working in 2 or 3 different territories. He's working WWE or WWF while he's working in Florida.
Yeah.
So, you got them working everywhere, dude. It's a different time. Look, stop being babies, all right? That's the total point of this. Stop being a baby. So what? He's got his favorites. They're better than you. Get over it. Kevin Owens and Finn Balor are the next it in WWE when they get pushed up. And Neville's probably mad. Neville's awesome too. Adrian Neville, Sami Zayn, all these other guys are really good.
Yeah.
CJ Parker's probably mad because he's left out in the cold. He's just not as good, though. Sometimes you got people that are better.
He's used for squash matches because he can't do it. Like when he first came in, he was all right, but they just well,
the character's bad, dude.
The
character's bad. It's like Adam Rose.
But we've seen that character
It's
before.
just bad,
Remember,
yeah.
we've seen it at an indie show before. We've seen that character, that takeover Wall Street character of I'm taking over the ring and occupying and all
no,
that.
I'm talking about his character is more of it's Moonchild.
Yeah.
Come on. The 60s went by because it was in the 60s. All right? We don't live back in the 60s anymore. You have to evolve. Okay, you can't go to the past.
So that's why you hate John Morrison, isn't it? Because he tries to be so much like...
He tried to do it different, though, with the cool machine, blowing his hair, all that stuff, man.
I know.
He tried to do it different. It's not like he came out, huh?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
He really pulled that gimmick off, though.
Yeah.
I really liked... And the good thing about John Morrison was not only did he have a good gimmick, but he could do things in the ring that other wrestlers couldn't do. There were very few that could, like Kofi Kingston. So when you saw those two fight, you knew you had a good match.
Well,
unlike C.J. Parker.
My point with the gimmicks, though, if you go back to pull something from the 60s or 70s or 80s, you got to change it up a little bit. You can't just say, here I am, unless your name's Axel. I mean, Axel Mania. I mean, whatever.
I don't know how he's pulling that off, but
because people love Hulk Hogan. You can go, if somebody came out, I would love it for one night for my man Mizdow to come out, Sandow come out wearing a Ric Flair robe. I guarantee you he would be golden. He would be loved anyway. He come out wearing a robe and dressed with blonde hair. He would completely get over. Actually, you could put let's see, who's most hated right now? I ain't going to say the Big Show or Kane.
I was going to say those.
They are pretty hated. You could probably put Big Show or Kane in a Ric Flair robe, and they would get over.
They would hate them more.
They would get over in a way, though. People would actually care.
Who mocked, not Triple H, but Ric Flair? Was it Big Show? Didn't he do that once?
No, I know he mocked Hulk Hogan.
Well,
somebody mocked.
Fun.
Somebody did mock
Ric Flair.
I thought it was in WCW,
it was on Raw.
Though.
It was Sean Waltman.
Yeah.
It was the NWO making fun of the Four Horsemen.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Okay,
But that segment, anyway, that got over, but for different reasons, because of what they did with Arn Anderson. But anyway, let's talk about Raw. Getting to Raw. This week they were from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, hometown of Kurt Angle. Got to throw that out there.
Yeah.
The Authority welcomes Randy Orton back into the Authority. They praise Orton. Orton said he goes on a rant. He's like Devil's favorite dumbass about Kane. He says Big Show, all he does is complain. Then he says Noble was mad because he can't get on Disney rides, but his daughter can. That was funny. That was good. And then Rollins, I plan on making you my bitch. And he says he's just joking at the end, making fun. We all in the world know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
This is my only thing about this WrestleMania. I love the lead up that we're actually building up matches before WrestleMania. Yeah. We're doing it a good month in advance. But you can tell where they're going for everything.
It's very predictable.
Very predictable.
Well, it's better than not having anything at all, though. I mean, in my opinion.
Well, at least one, you got to choose one or the other. I'd rather have very predictable but a good lead up.
Absolutely.
Then a week before WrestleMania, here's your 6 matches.
Yeah.
At least right now we know our matches for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And we can be a good story up to it.
It's really rare to have nobody make any contact whatsoever and have a very memorable lead up, I guess you could say, because one of the best ones that I know that only took one night was Jericho and Shawn Michaels. That was, he came out there and the only contact that they had was with the Sweet Chin Music at the top of the ramp. And then that Sunday, they had their match. And to me, that was like, do you remember that?
I thought he threw him into the Geritron.
That was later on.
That was later on.
Oh,
He's talking about WrestleMania
that was
19.
after. Yeah.
He's thinking WrestleMania 19.
Oh.
You're thinking later on.
Oh, I thought that was
After he
lead up to it.
No, after he cut his hair and came back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, like you're saying, they are doing a lot of good build-up right now.
Right.
But you don't want it to be a bad build-up and predictable.
Huh.
So, yeah.
Because we know last year, if you remember, we didn't know all the matches. We didn't know but 2 of the matches 3 weeks before WrestleMania.
That was awful.
This year we knew Roman Reigns. All right, he's